Good morning everybody, welcome to another video. It's about 11 o'clock now and I've come out for a couple of hours just over the road from home to do a bit of fishing at the marina. I've not done any fishing here for ages. I've decided to do a bit of float fishing. I bought my Waggler rod. I'll just get out and show you. If you saw on the video a few videos ago, I was using this a bit further upstream. This is my Cadence CR10 14 foot number 2. I've got a close face reel on there, Abu 506 Mark II, and I've got rather large Drake Waggler on there. Now I've got a reasonably large Waggler because there's a bit of depth in here. What I'm going to do, I'm fishing the marina bit here, just having a chat actually to the boater who's up there. We're going to swap places in a bit. He's filling up with water, but I fancy to go at this bit of cover here for half an hour, see how we get on. So as I was saying before my wife rang me, yes, I'm going to have a go over here for a little bit, and then we're going to swap places with this boater chap. There's actually no fishing along here, so I'm not going to argue with him. He's been quite reasonable and nice. He's just filling it with water. So yeah, we'll have a go. What I've got with me, very little stuff really. I've got my net, my bag with some very old maggots in here, as you can see. Pint and a half of red maggots, got some worms, and a bit of ground bait which I've grabbed, which is some Pro Natural ground bait there with a bit of white crumb mixed in. What I fancied doing was fishing, as I say, along that bit of cover there. There may well be some chub and stuff in there. I've caught chub here in years gone by. So the plan is just to ping maggots over to that cover over there, and hopefully have a few fish. There's everything in here, absolutely everything. I've heard about barbel being caught in here, carp, chub, I mean everything. There's rudd in here, there's tench in here, all sorts of everything. So fingers crossed we can have a nice mixed bag. Perhaps I'm going to slide a lot of this bulk of this shot up, I think, under the float, and perhaps fish on the drop. If we're getting bleaked out, we'll change things up, but that is a distinct possibility here. But we'll see. I'm not really sure how deep it is across there, but we'll find out. It's a nice little swing of this float. Cover's grown up over the last few years actually. The Upper Avon Navigational Trust do like to chop everything down all the time, but they've left that, and I was walking a dog over here and noticed it, and I thought, oh, that looks nice for a bite or two. As I say, I'm just as happy fishing a bit further along and fish a bit more static along there, and there's some lovely rudd to be had, as I say, the odd tench, etc, etc. Right, let's see if we can find this depth. Not particularly brilliant fishing conditions, I have to say. It's a bit sunny, and the water's very clear. All right. Oh, I think we're dragging bottom now. Oh, well, my maggots are gone, so maybe we're not. It's interesting. There we go, finally, a bite. This is going to be a rudd, I would imagine. Oh, it's actually a roach. There we go. Lovely roach. Well, finally. It's took 10 or 15 minutes. I've actually got a bite. Fantastic. Blimey. Well, guys, as you can see now, the sun's come out. Another reason I wanted to fish here is because this is all in shade, which is it's perfect really. A bit further up there it's not. Well, I fancy going up there and catching some rudd. But we'll give it a little go here. I did think perhaps there'd be some chub under there and perhaps we might be able to pull them out, but I'm going to cut the roach and perch so far. But you never know, it's going to be fun as well if we do, because it's got very light bottom on. I think in these conditions we're not going to hook anything if we don't have fairly light bottom on. we'll give it an hour here or so, something like that, and just see what we can do. It's one of those funny days as well, those autumn days when, oh, this feels a bit better fish, slightly better. Don't quite need a net for him, but not far off. Oh, well, that's a hybrid, if I'm not very much mistaken. Looks very roachy, but it's certainly not a roach. It's definitely a hybrid. Yeah, got the look of a bream as well. I'm going to use one of my home tied hook links. So I've got some hook links tied up on fluorocarbon, which will help with the visibility, or the not visibility. I've gone right down to size 20 as well. Single maggot on a 20. A £3 line. It's Cadence suplex fluorocarbon in £3. On my main line is Refo Plower in a 0.15. There we go. It's clearly a shoulder roach sat down there now. Just in that one place. The same bites in the same place all the time. I thought the fish might come up in the water. As I mentioned, I was a bit worried about getting bleaked out, but nothing's grabbing it on the way down at the moment. It's quite unusual for here. Like I say, it's so clear at the moment. I don't think the fish really want to come up in the water. God, it's one of those funny days today. The sun comes out and it's really hot. And you know, you think I'm going to get sunburnt, I've got to be careful. And then it goes in and it's actually quite chilly. Oh yeah, we got them going now. Definitely. Unfortunately, they're all 2-ounce roach. Or mostly. Clearly a shoulder roach moved in. We'll give it a go here for a bit, as I say. Perhaps another half an hour and then we'll have a move. Let this boat park up properly. He's very considerately letting me fish here. Well, this is better fish. What's this? Oh, I've certainly got them going. Probably a perch, I would think. The feel of it. It is. Let's put the net under him. Come on, Mr. Perchy. Oh, that's fab. Let's put him on the concrete, even though he's in the net. Oh, that's a lovely one. How's about that? Fantastic. No monster, but very welcome indeed. Got a bend in the rod, certainly. Back you go. What's this? A reasonable feeling fish. The roach. Pick him out just about. It's a cracker. Fab. As soon as you touch it, they go nuts. Well, clearly got a big shoulder roach down here, but I think I'm going to make that the last fish. I'm going to have a little move, I think, a bit further along. Let this boat get parked up properly. And see if we can go a bit further along, catch a nice rudd. And maybe a tench. But I doubt it in the middle of the day. But you never know. So guys, here we are. I'll have a go in here. It's sort of a bit where you don't get so disturbed by the boaters in here. You can fish static as well. The top of the weir is over there. You see those black, big black, I don't know what you call them, buoys. Funny, what's going on? So yeah, you see those big black buoys over there, which is the top of the weir. There's a little sort of marinery bit round to my right, which this year, for some reason, is really, really murky. I don't know why. I wondered if perhaps there was a sewage leak or something, which we've had in the past, but it doesn't seem to be. Right, there we go. What's this? God, straight away. Little dip on the float. A little perch, is it? Yeah, a little perch. Sneaky little bite. A little perch. Which no doubt swallowed the hook. Because that's what they like doing. Come on. Should get out there, no problem. No problems with casting into trees either. Foliage. Probably better off fishing here as it's starting to get dark, really, but we could perhaps come back later. What's this? Go, getting some bites on here. Yeah, big gang of little perch. I do keep meaning to come over here, so I'll do a bit of perch fishing. The old bobber float. The worms. Just such simple fishing. Chances of catching anything bigger fairly remote, but yeah, there are some nice fish in here. So let's grab that. There we go. It's just lovely to get some bites. Is that first rod of the day? It is. Wow, that's wonderful. Look at that in the sunshine. Fantastic. There's some lovely rudd in here as well. I mean, again, no monsters, but I had them over £1 in the past. It's all relative, isn't it? You know, we're muddy Midlands River. We're going to catch huge rudd. God, wish I hadn't put size 20 on. It's a right pain. I might change to an 18. Get a bit easier to get hold of. This is great. Really enjoying this. Oh, someone's grabbed. I was going to say, someone's grabbed that on the way down. Well, seems to be absolutely perch city down there at the moment. Well, it's great stuff. Getting lots of bites. Wonderful. Hopefully we'll wade through the smaller fish and I might get in touch with a few bigger ones. Can't get the bait down. Blimey, what's this? Oh, it charged off for a second then. God, can't get the bait through the water at the moment. Well, they're getting bigger. I've just seen a huge one actually attacking a small fish. It was a sort of ill-looking roach. Looked like it's sort of a bit diseased. It's sort of going along the edge on the top, and it was a big splash, and I had a look round and wonderful. There's a couple of 3 perch about £1 following it, and sort of, as they do, sort of looking very interested in it. There was another one that looked best part of £3, I'd say, following it along as well. It went behind that boat, so I think it got away. But there are some big old perch in here. Definitely need to get over here. I mean, ideally you'd sort of fish with live baits for them, but there's so many jacks in here as well that you end up getting catching lots of little pike generally. Alright, what's this? Probably a perch. I think it's a nice one. Yeah, nice one. God, we caught some perch today, blimey. There we go. How about that? Fab. Blimey, we're catching a few now. Bending this rod as well. Oh, perch, I think. Try and get him out the area as quickly as possible. Oh no, it's not. It's a nice rod. Oh wow. That's what we came for. There's a little perch following him. That's half the size of him. Fab. Well, this is absolutely wonderful. All these beautiful bars of gold that lives in here. How's about that? Fantastic. Look at the colours. Absolutely wonderful. Every time I take my hand off the rod to do something else to get a bite. What's this? You better net him. Looks like another hybrid. Yeah, there's a slime up the line. God, blimey, come on. God, pig's ear of that. Yeah, another hybrid, by the looks of it. Definitely got the look of a roach about it, but you can see how much slime's up the line. So it's definitely not a roach. Come on. Yes, it's definitely not a roach. Definitely a bit of bream in there. Yeah. God, my trousers are going to be humming by the time I get home. Well, it's, as I say, paved with perch down there, I think. Catching the odd rod. But it's mostly perch. God, tiny it looks. I suppose I could have bought some bread, really. That would avoid the perch, I guess, but never mind, getting a few bites. First time I've been down here this year. Lovely place to just be able to pop over as well. As I say, it's about a 5-minute walk from home. It's lovely to just pop over here. I do tend to neglect it a bit, really. It's one of those things, it's just familiarity. You just, it's on the doorstep. It's always there, you never bother. But today I just thought, no, I'm going to go over there. Most a lot of the time I come over here, fish below the weir as well. It's just obviously a completely different kettle of fish. I think I might try to get the trotting gear out over the weekend and perhaps have a go down there. Perhaps in the weir pool or in the weir runoff. But the Avon's just been fishing so rubbish lately. Catch the odd chub and what have you, but it's not been fishing well. As I come sit here and fish the Waggler and catch these stunning creatures. Ooh, wait, there's a lot of bubbles just come up by my float. Big fizz of bubbles. I would think it's probably a pike chasing smaller fish that are on my spot. I wouldn't think it's anything that would particularly interest us. But a load of weeds just come up as well off the bottom, and all the bites have stopped, so I'm guessing it's pike. Perch, 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 perch. I change the shotting pattern a little bit. I fish a bit more on the drop, I think. It's been putting maggots in for probably the best part of an hour now, so we'll fish a bit more through the water. So we can pick up any rudd. Or who knows, maybe little chublets, or who knows. We'll fish on the drop a bit. If we get bleaked out, we'll have to change things around. Let's just try that. It's gone a bit quiet. I think it's worth. There we go. I think someone's grabbed that already. Yeah. I thought this might be the problem. I think we're gonna get bleaked out if we fish through the water, but it's worth a go for 10 minutes. Bleak, bleak, bleak. It's all very bleak. Oh, no, it's not. It's a little chub. I think probably the smallest ever chub I've caught. PB smallest chub. Well, certainly shows me that probably most of these maggots are not getting to the bottom that I'm loose feeding. That's we'll put a few more in. That's a better fish. What's this? Hopefully a rudd. No, another perch. Oh dear. Day of the perch. Well, it's gone a bit quiet. It's about lunchtime now, so I think I'm going to give it another 5 minutes and then probably head off. Things to do. It's been a lovely break in the day. The swim's kind of not recovered since we had that big load of bubbles, which I'm pretty sure was a pike attacking a fish. It's not really recovered from that, and that's probably 15 or 20 minutes ago. We've had a few fish since, but certainly nothing like it was. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a day at that. It's been a couple of hours. I had a cracking session down here. Really enjoyed that. I had lovely mixed bag. What we had: bleak, dace, roach, rudd, perch, hybrids. Can't complain of that at all. And not in the slightest bit fishy weather. So yeah, it's been cracking. As I say, it's been a lovely break to the day. Really enjoyed that. Now I'm going to try and get out again over the weekend. Perhaps come down here below the weir, or perhaps to another stretch. I'm not sure exactly what. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your fantastic support, and I'll see you all again very soon.